The day my body betrayed me, it started with a strange, silent heaviness, like something inside her body had shifted. She couldn't explain it, but every time she stood up, something felt off, not painful, not dramatic, just wrong. This is how pelvic organ prolapse begins for millions of women around the world, quietly, invisibly, and without warning. In the United States, it often takes years before women are told the name of what's happening to them. In Australia, many rural women are misdiagnosed as having just stress. In Europe, particularly in older populations, prolapse is seen as something women must simply live with. But the truth is far deeper and more dangerous than most realize. Pelvic organ prolapse occurs when the muscles and tissues holding up organs like the uterus, bladder, or rectum become too weak. These organs slowly begin to sag downward, pressing into the vaginal wall. Women may notice a bulge in the vagina, tampons falling out, or leaking urine when coughing or laughing. But often, the signs are subtle: a vague discomfort, a dragging feeling. Yet in healthcare systems across the US, Europe, and Australia, this condition is still misunderstood or ignored. Too many women walk around thinking they're the only one, but you are not alone. And once you understand the signs, the silence ends. Childbirth and hormones, the triggers nobody warned us about. The moment she gave birth, her life changed forever. But while she was celebrating her baby, her body was quietly injured. The pelvic floor stretched, tore, and weakened. And for many women, it never fully recovered. In the US, 1 in 3 new mothers experience pelvic floor issues. In the UK, postpartum care rarely includes pelvic exams. In Australia, women are sent home without knowing the term pelvic organ prolapse. This silence is not just medical, it's cultural. Forceps delivery, long labors, heavy babies, even C-sections don't eliminate the risk. And when menopause hits, falling estrogen levels thin and weaken the tissues further, making prolapse more likely. But no one tells you that after giving birth, you might feel like your organs are falling, that tampons won't stay in, that you'll feel pressure in your vagina, even when resting. This isn't weakness. This is the legacy of what your body endured, but it doesn't mean the end. It means the beginning of healing, if we start talking. Sex, shame, and intimacy, what prolapse does behind closed doors. Once, intimacy brought joy. Now, it brings anxiety. Will it hurt? Will I leak? Will I feel anything at all? Pelvic organ prolapse affects how women feel about their bodies and how they connect with others. In America, women silently avoid sex. In Europe, they're told it's just hormonal. In Australia, many believe they've lost their desirability, but the real issue is prolapse, and no one's talking about it. With prolapse, sex can feel painful or blocked. The organs shift, the tissue bulges, there's pressure where there shouldn't be, and the fear of leaking urine mid-act kills the mood. But intimacy isn't lost forever. With the right positions, pillows under the hips, shallow penetration, and plenty of lubrication, many women rediscover pleasure. Some use pessaries for support. Others turn to pelvic floor therapy. She described the symptoms clearly: pressure, discomfort, leakage. But the doctor said, it's just part of getting older. And just like that, she was dismissed. Across the US, Australia, and Europe, this is a pattern. Women report prolapse symptoms. Doctors minimize or mislabel them. Medical gaslighting isn't rare, it's routine. In the US, most gynecologists don't regularly screen for pelvic floor dysfunction. In the UK, women wait years for specialist referrals. In rural Australia, few clinics even recognize mild prolapse. The result? Untreated pain, delayed diagnoses, lifelong shame. But the signs are clear: tampons that won't stay in, a feeling like something's falling out, frequent UTIs. If your doctor won't listen, see a pelvic floor specialist. Request an exam while standing. Advocate for yourself. You're not imagining it. Your body is telling the truth. You deserve to be heard. You deserve care. She loved running, dancing, lifting her toddler. But now every jump causes leaking. Every deep squat feels like a weight is dropping inside her. Prolapse changes how women move. In gyms across America, women disappear. In European yoga classes, they hold back. In Australia, group fitness rarely discusses pelvic safety. And at home, tampons won't stay in. Menstrual cups pop out. Pads return. But here's the truth. You are not broken. You simply need new tools. Swap high-impact moves for low-impact ones. Swimming, Pilates, pelvic floor breathwork. Rebuild your strength slowly. For periods, try menstrual discs or absorbent underwear made for prolapse. Speak to your physiotherapist. You're not alone, and you're not weak. You're adjusting. You're rising. You're learning a new way to be strong. Hope, healing, and taking back control of your body. She no longer hides. She speaks with strength. Because now she knows, pelvic organ prolapse does not define her. It taught her to listen, to heal, to rise. Around the world, women are reclaiming their bodies in Facebook groups, in pelvic therapy clinics, in quiet moments of courage. There is no shame, only truth and power. Prolapse can be managed with pessaries, with estrogen creams, with surgery if needed, but above all, with knowledge. Because once you understand what's happening, you stop being afraid. So if you felt broken, defeated, or confused, hear this now. You are not alone, you are not weak, and you are not done. This is your beginning, your return to wholeness, your rise, your story, and you are more powerful than you've ever been told. If this video helped you understand your body better, if you finally found answers to the pressure, the leaks, the fear, or the silence, don't let it stop here. Subscribe with love to this channel for more real, raw, and medically accurate content made for women just like you, across the US, Europe, and Australia. Leave a comment if this spoke to you. Someone else out there needs to hear your voice too. Share this with your sister, your mother, your best friend, because pelvic organ prolapse should never be a secret again. You're not broken. You're not alone. And by subscribing, you're helping spread strength, truth, and healing, one voice at a time. If this video helped you understand your body better, if you finally found answers to the pressure, the leaks, the fear, or the silence, don't let it stop here. Subscribe with love to this channel for more real, raw, and medically accurate content made for women just like you, across the US, Europe, and Australia. Leave a comment if this spoke to you. Someone else out there needs to hear your voice too. Share this with your sister, your mother, your best friend, because pelvic organ prolapse should never be a secret again. You're not broken. You're not alone. And by subscribing, you're helping spread strength, truth, and healing, one voice at a time.